Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to my channel Live Beautiful with Vamsi. Well, as many of you know that in my channel I make several videos about general health, general foods, advantages of several yoga asanas, etc., etc. And recently I shifted to Germany, and after I shifted to Germany, I started making videos about various aspects of German culture, German life, how to get a job in Germany, etc., etc. As many of you might already be knowing, and most of the videos I advertise in Facebook and LinkedIn. So, well, of course, I will be advertising all my videos in Facebook and LinkedIn. But in case you want to get immediate notification, you please subscribe to my channel. Okay. Anyway, so here I go. So in this channel, in this video, I am going to talk about the various advantages or plus points or positives of living in Germany. Right. The first advantage is Indians are perceived as highly qualified professionals, and engineers are highly respected professionals in Germany. Okay, so in Germans usually perceive Indians as highly respected professionals. I mean, considering our bachelor degree or considering our master's degree, uh, we Indians are highly respected because most of the not I'm not sure the statistically, but many people earn their livelihood by by completing their diplomas, etc., etc. So in Germany, bachelors of science or bachelor of engineering is a highly uh, coveted degree. So people who completed their bachelors in engineering are highly respected, and engineers are usually by as a kind of a rule are highly respected. Once and out of my own experience, I'm telling, I during my travel in local train or when I met some strangers in bus station or railway station, when I introduced myself as a master's degree holder from IIT Madras, they expressed lot of lot of respect, lot of admiring attitude towards my qualification. So this is one thing I can strongly say that Indians are highly respected professionals in Germany. Next important advantage is medical coverage is highly organized. It's literally cash free. So in case of any emergency medical requirement or medical necessity, if you go to hospital, you will not be charged of any money. Everything will be covered by the government. Everything will be covered by the insurance. The only thing you have to fill up in the form is your insurance number and your insurance company. Everything will be taken care by the government. Office times are strictly followed. Though this is one more important advantage of living in Germany. Well, I lived as a paying guest in a couple of Telugu families' houses, and both the families I observed that even though both are IT employees, sharply by 5:36 they shut down their laptops, and rest of the time is strictly family time. For example, when I worked in India, I could see that IT employees sometimes they come home by late 10:30 or 11. I have seen some IT people even working up to morning 2 o'clock also. Anyway, I'm not trying to compare German working with Indian working. I'm just quoting for reference. But here, sharply by 6 o'clock, laptops are shut down, and rest of the time is strictly office personal period, personal time or family time. And during weekends, never bosses call you and ask you to do something. Weekends are highly strictly personal family time. Okay, so out of some 1 in 1 million probability, if some boss calls you and asks you to do some work on weekend, you will be promptly paid without fail. Yeah, this is what I just covered. Nobody will ever disturb you on weekends, and if at all by any rare probability you are disturbed, you will be immediately be compensated. Okay. Now next advantage is 25 to 30 annual paid holidays are granted for working employees. Relocating leave for 1 day. So almost 25 to 30 annual paid holidays are given, and even if you are relocating your home, for example, if you want to shift from one locality to other locality, you are relocating your home, then also you can apply for leave. Even if your child is unhealthy, you can apply for leave. So various advantages and various types of leaves are available here. People give lot of importance and lot of appreciation for your personal life. And next important advantage is, this is something which I really liked in Germany. Government backs up unemployment for 1 year. So because of some reason, company shutting down or because of mass layover, if you lose a job, company will not pay you any salary, but government will automatically pay you salary of 60% of your take home for one full year. So that money can be used to support yourself. Okay, so this is one very good aspect of Germany. Okay, actually when I first came, I too didn't believe it, but when I discussed this thing with some local employees, they said that if they lose their job because of a valid reason, government will back them up. Extra allowance for kids. Now this is also one more government action which has been taken in Germany, because around 1980s and 1990s, population of Germany fell very low. So many people, they were non-committal about marriage, they were non-committal about having kids. So government, to encourage people having kids, they took this action of extra allowance for kids. And in Germany, usually I observe that many people, they start having kids after they cross 40. Even if they might be married for even 10 years, but still they will be childless. It is only after they touch 40 that they think of having kids. Actually, in my office, there are a couple of 50-year-old senior colleagues who are having children of 8-year-old and 6-year-old kids. Okay, so to encourage people to have kids promptly by prompt time, extra allowance is given for kids. Approximately 200 euros is paid for each kid as extra allowance apart from your salary. Please understand this, apart from your salary, from your company, government will pay you 200 euros per kid. Now, this is something which I don't have personal experience with, but many Indians openly declare that many Indians who have lived both in America and also in Germany, they openly declare that getting a PR, work permit or citizenship is very easy compared to USA or Canada. So I take their word for it. I don't have personally experience about this, but this is something which many Indians vouch for. Next, important advantages. With German work permit or visa, you can roam around entire Europe, especially during your vacations. As I said in the previous, one of the previous advantages, I mentioned that you can get approximately 25 to 30 holidays. And during that time, I must say that Europeans roam a lot. They roam a lot. And why they roam a lot, I will just explain in the next advantage. They roam a lot, and if you have a German work permit or if you have a German blue card or German visa, you can roam around entire Europe. Again, the enormous procedure of applying for some tourist visa to each and every country in Europe is not required. So this is one a huge advantage of living in Germany. Actually, some of my colleagues, they keep traveling to Sweden, Finland, Norway, Hungary, just as if they are traveling from one city to other city, one city to other city. It is as easy as that. Just because they are having German passport. And next thing is, if you are passionate about driving, Germany is heaven. No speed limit autobahns can give you mind-boggling driving experience. This is something many of my German colleagues say, that they really enjoy long drives. And I must say that most of them are equipped with powerful cars. Most of them own Mercedes or a BMW or Audi or a two-seater sports car. And going above 200, 250 km per hour is something which is normal. Because these autobahns on Germany, they don't have any upper speed limit. So driving the car to 250 or 300 km per hour is something which is very normal. And many, driving aficionados or, driving lovers, they enjoy like anything during the weekends. Actually, some of my colleagues, they said that they just for sake of driving, just for sake of enjoying driving, they went on long drives. And Germany is a real heaven, and all the autobahns are expertly constructed to support the high-speed driving experience. And one more advantage is Indian foods are considered delicacies. Now this is something which I observed firsthand. In Munich, the city which I am living, there is one Indian restaurant, and I see many Indian people coming there and eating normally. But German people, they come in groups, and usually German people come to Indian restaurant for sake of a party or some special occasion. So they consider Indian foods as some kind of delicacy. Our biryanis, our palaus, our naans. These people, they really enjoy. They don't eat much of spicy food, but still Indian food is considered a food or a treat for special occasions. So, well, this is something which I perceive as an advantage for we Indians. Free education for, okay, next advantage is free education for all German speaking students from KG to PhD. So, education is free. The only catch is you must know German. So at this point, I recommend all my Indian friends who contacted me recently to how to come to Germany, etc., that they are very interested in coming to Germany. If at all you are keen to come to Germany, you teach your wife and kids German in India itself, and then come to Germany. Because without speaking German, you have to admit your children in some international school, and that is very expensive, mind you. International schools are exuberantly costly in Germany. It is only rich class people who can afford it. Many people say that salaried class people cannot afford international schools. So in case you are planning to bring your family, especially kids, and you are planning to admit your children in some schools in Germany, you better teach them German in India and then bring them here. It is both cheaper, economical, and also time saving. Okay, and once your kid or kids are comfortable in German, rest of the education is free, right from kindergarten to PhD. Right from kindergarten to PhD. Now, this is one of the fabulous advantages of living in Germany. Okay, so, well, I reiterate, in case anybody is very keen on relocating their entire family to Germany, you please learn German. Now, next advantage is best public transport in entire Europe. Of course, Europe itself has set some high standards in public transport, but even for European standards, German public transport is considered top notch. It is considered the best of the best. And I must say publicly, and it is considered very safe to traveling in buses, trains, and trams. And I have personally seen many 10-year-old kids traveling alone, 12-year-old kids traveling alone with their school bags or backpacks, and it is very reliable, very punctual, and extremely safe. Things like pickpocketing, etc., don't usually happen in buses. Things like begging in trains, begging in trams, such things, they never happen in Germany. They are very well maintained. They are very well looked after by the government. Now, one more important advantage is extreme cleanliness. Okay, at least to the best of my knowledge, of course, I have been in Germany only for 50 days. But till now, I have never seen any public place littered with filth. As I said, dustbins are extremely used. In one of my previous videos, I have said that dustbins are very thoroughly used by Germans, except for cigarette butts. Okay, and that too because if cigarette butts are thrown into the dustbin, they may catch fire. That's the only reason. Cigarette butts are usually stamped on the platform or on the road itself. Otherwise, I never saw any plastic filth or plastic garbage on the roads. Extreme cleanliness, and in case you are having some dust allergy and all, you can forget about dust. At least till now, I have never come across a dusty road. So this is one of the biggest advantages of living in Germany. And last but not the least, it's considered a heaven for alcohol lovers, especially beer. Beer people drink as if we drink water. Okay, and again here I am not 100% sure, but to the best of my observation and to the best of my discussing with my colleagues, many people say that many even grown-up adults, they prefer beer. Hard drinks like whiskey, brandy, rum, they are not much in preference. Whether you go for a party or whether it's a hangout, usually beer is the preferred drink. And every small village has its own brewery. Many of my colleagues say that every brewery which brews the beer has its own unique taste. Actually, there are some residential colonies in Germany. If you go to the rural side of the Germany, there are some residential colonies which have their own breweries. So, in case you are a big alcohol lover, in case you like to have beer, in case you like to enjoy beer, well, Germany is the place to be. Okay, of course, I am not promoting drinking. Let me put a small disclaimer here. Drinking alcohol is injurious to health. But having said that, I must say that I have been amazed to see the capacity of drinking by some Germans. One of my colleague who is almost 45 years age, he can drink almost 6 to 7 big size beer without getting intoxicated. Well, maybe because they are enjoying beer right from their teenage, they gather some kind of immunity for that. But drinking beer is something very common. Actually, beers are available in supermarkets. Beers are available in automatic machines. Even in public places, beers are available. So drinking beer is not considered a taboo as long as you are perfectly in control. I have seen many people in trains also enjoying their beers. Okay, so these are the advantages of living in Germany. So if these advantages motivate you further to come to Germany, well, I guess the purpose for which I prepared this video is served. Okay, so well, thank you once again for joining me, and well, as I said in the beginning of the video, please like and subscribe my channel in case you want to see more videos about Germany. I will be coming up with more and more Germany. As I spend more and more time in Germany, I will be knowing more about this wonderful country, and I will be posting more and more videos about this country. So please subscribe. Thank you once again, and as I say in every video, God be with you. Bye bye.